Hey guys, today's review is for Thief Simulator Greenview Street on PSVR2. The game's $24.99. Before I get into it, let me just remind you guys to like and subscribe if you find value in these reviews. As far as PSVR2 features, this game doesn't use head haptics or adaptive triggers as far as I can tell, though you do feel vibration when you put an item over your shoulder to indicate you're putting it into your backpack. I don't believe it uses dynamic foveated rendering either. Anyways, in this game, you are a thief who's been bailed out by the Lombardis, who you now owe a favor to, and you are basically being taught how to thieve and thug by some guy over the phone that I doubt you will ever meet in the game. Graphically, this game isn't very interesting. The NPCs have blocky, polygonal faces, except for the pawnshop clerk. The houses are simple, as are most of the textures in the game. The items you steal are kind of bland looking for the most part. Day turns to night instantly, and vice versa, which is kind of weird.
What?
The game has three basic locations. You have Greenview Street, which you'll be breaking into probably every house on the street, as it's the only location where you can thieve. A pawn shop, where you can sell your stolen goods. And then a garage, which is your home, where you can purchase tools in a seemingly linear and specific order from what I've seen so far. You can practice your lockpicking skills, safely store loot, accept side quests, buy tips, sell things, and sleep. You also have a car, and I believe you can obtain another car at some point in the game. Overall, the main map is pretty basic. There are at least 13 houses that you can rob. There's a small park and then just hills with occasional trees surrounding the Greenview Street area. The game mechanics are fine for a low budget game like this. You can break windows, open windows, doors, drawers, pick locks, vault over windowsills, climb lattices. You can hide in dumpsters. You can drive your car around if you want to, but it's pretty unnecessary, honestly. I usually just hit reverse and back up about 2 feet, and I'm back home. Um, the voice acting is actually pretty good, in my opinion, for the guy on the phone and the newscast that you hear in the car radio. The voice acting of the NPCs is passable. The NPCs just kind of walk around in simple patterns, which is actually kind of part of the way the game's designed, because you can stalk and learn the NPCs' routines and keep track of them in your notebook so that you can know what times are ideal for breaking into places and robbing houses. If someone hears you, they will bust in the room and just stand there until you eventually come out or leave, so there's no waiting it out like there is in most stealth games. Instead, you can either try to make a run for it, escape, or just accept your fate and get arrested. There are hiding spots if the cops haven't seen you yet that you can evade their patrols with. Once a cop comes within range, you're caught and you'll need to reload a save.
You're under arrest.
In 2 hours of fumbling and getting caught by the cops and having to start over, I was able to get 52% completion. And I feel like I've already interacted with almost every house on the street, meaning I fully expect to have to revisit the same houses throughout the rest of the game. At the point where I stopped playing, the game instructed me to steal more items to level up, so I just went and re-hit a house I had already hit for more cash and experience, and honestly, I was already kind of getting bored. The house had the same layout the second time I went in, and I was able to steal the same items the second time I went in. I don't imagine there's going to be a lot of replay value for this game. This is a game where the concept's fun and the experience is alright, but the game quality is very low. And I think the price is kind of ridiculous if I'm being honest. I would definitely wait for a sale on this title. That doesn't mean there isn't fun to be had, however. It's kind of fun to sneak around and try not to be heard or be seen, breaking into the houses, but the play cycle isn't very compelling and it gets kind of old kind of fast. When this game goes on sale for 50% off or more, then I would say it might be worth that price if it's something that you think you might have fun with. But paying $25 for it on PSVR2 feels like a ripoff to me. Alright guys, tell me what you think. Are you going to get this game? Let me know in the comments. If you've played this game, let me know if you agree with my assessment as well. Thank you for watching guys, and game on.